Hello, kindergarten. It's good to see you guys. This is Mr. Houston, but this is definitely not the computer lab, right? So here I am coming from my dining room at home. You're at your home, and things are definitely going to be a little different, but we're still going to have a good time and we're still going to learn something today, okay? So for the next several weeks, we're going to be talking about something called digital citizenship. And if you look on your screen right now, you can see the digital citizens. Okay, there's 6 of them, and they're going to be in our lessons for the next few weeks. And I would have you color this if we were going to see each other, but since I'm not going to be able to see you right now in person, we're just going to look at it. This is Mr. Arms. Use your arms when you're online to balance your time. Listen to your gut to stay safe online. There's guts. I've got more guts than I like to admit. I'm kind of round like this guy. Use your feet carefully when leaving tracks online. There's Mr. Feet. Use your legs to stand up to bullies online. Use your heart to be kind and respectful online. And use your head to ask questions about what you see online. So starting this week, we're going to be talking about digital citizenship. And digital citizenship, let's take those 2 words, okay? Digital means on a screen, like me and you are right now. And you're going to be on a screen a lot here for these next few weeks. So this is a good time for us to talk about digital citizenship, okay? Now, citizen means someone who lives somewhere, who's a part of something. Like you're a citizen at our school, you're a citizen in Boynton Beach in the state of Florida, right? So being a digital citizen means being a good citizen online, on the internet, who does things right and does things safely, okay? So let's get started. Our first lesson on digital citizenship is going to be media balance is important, okay? So let's get started. So how do we find a happy balance between our online and our offline activities? And that's going to be something you and your parents are going to be thinking about a lot over these coming weeks with us doing school from home, right? You're going to have to do your work online, but you also need to be in the real world when you're not on your computer, right? Because you want to be around friends and family. You want to be doing other things, reading books, going outside if you can. So how do we find that balance, right? And what's balance mean? It means we get just enough of one thing and just enough of another, right? So if we don't have balance, we have too much of one thing, right? Like dessert is good. I love dessert, but there's a reason we don't have dessert at the first of the meal, right? Because then that would be way too much dessert. Instead, we have a little bit of dessert at the end after we've had our dinner, and that way we can have balance, right? So we're looking for balance. So have you ever had the feeling that you've spent too much time using a device like a tablet or phone? I know I have. I've gotten, and why do you think we spend too much time on it? Well, sometimes we're doing stuff and it's just so much fun or so interesting that it's easy to lose track of time. So that's why it's really important that we stop and notice when other people and other fun things are happening around us in real life, right? Not on our screens. So a device, I'm sure you guys already know this, is an electronic piece of equipment, a phone, a tablet, a laptop. I'm on a laptop right now. I don't know which kind of device you guys are on. That's what a device is, right? And then I told you balance, we're looking for balance, equal weight or importance of something. See how he's balancing there? If one arm is too far down or has too much in it, and then the other arm, he's going to not be balanced. He's going to have a hard time standing up there. So we want an equal amount, basically, right? So let's watch this video. This is called Balance is Important. And this is the characters that I told you about at the start.
Balance is important for me and you. Balance helps us stand up straight and keeps us in our shoes. But sometimes with technology, technology. Balancing's hard to do, yes, balance is important for me and you and you. So gather round to hear our song, you'll learn these words are true. When you look up from your screen when a friend says hi, share your game if they want to try, play outside when the sun is bright, devices go off when you say goodnight. It makes your whole self happy when you're balancing just right. Balance is important for me and you and you. Your heart, your head, your arms and your legs need that balance too. Too much of something can make you mad or blue. So trust your guts, get on your feet. There's so much that you can do. When you ask before you take a phone, invite a friend if they're all alone. Stick to sites you know online. Go outside when the weather is fine. It makes your whole self happy when you're balancing just right. Media balance isn't easy. We know that this is true. Just think about this balance song. It'll help you through.
All right, a round of applause, boys and girls, for the Dig citizens. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good job, guys. So they just showed us, the digital citizens showed us the ways they keep their technology use in balance, right? So now we're going to take a closer look at a few of the scenes from the song. So let's take a closer look. Why should you take a break from your device when a friend says hi? Why should you do that? Right? You ever have somebody around you and you're so into what you're doing on your screen, you don't even pay attention? Well, it's important to always pause what you're doing on a device to acknowledge the people around you. People in real life might want to tell you something important. They might want to ask you a question, or they might want to play with you. And think about how you would feel if someone was on their device and they were just kind of ignoring you, right? So we just want to remember where we are, pause. We can always go back to our device, take the time to appreciate and be good to the people around us, okay? Why should you invite your friend to play when they're all alone? Well, just like in real life, right? It's important that we not exclude anyone. If you're playing a game or doing something on a device, make sure that you're not ignoring anyone, especially if that person wants to join the fun too, right? We want to make sure people don't feel completely left out. And we need to always think about how we would feel, right, if we were the person being left out. So why is it a good idea to turn off your device before going to bed? This is a really good idea, right? Doctors say that it's best to sleep with devices off so that we don't get distracted while we're sleeping. It's also a really good idea to charge devices away from where you sleep. And really, you should probably try to stay away from your device for, I don't know, say an hour before you try to go to sleep so you can kind of calm down and relax. But definitely keep it out of your room while you're going to sleep, while you're sleeping, okay? Sleep is the most important thing, boys and girls. And as you get older, you're going to realize getting good sleep, how important it is. Why should you ask permission before taking someone's phone? Well, a phone or a tablet is someone's personal property, right? That means it belongs to them. Just like you ask permission before you use a friend's toy, you should ask permission before you just grab someone's phone, including your parents' phone. Remember that a lot of grown-ups use their phones for work and they have important information saved in them. It's important to treat their devices, our school's devices, your devices, with respect, right? We want them to last. We want to take care of what we have. It's important to treat them with respect. So let's pause and think for a second. I want you guys to take a few minutes on a sheet of paper, and I want you to draw a picture of what media balance looks like for you in your life. And remember what we said balance was, right? Where you don't have too much of one thing or another. So if you're on your device, you're also doing things off your device. So what would that picture look like? And then I want you to write about a time that you like to put your technology away. Maybe something you really like doing where you're like, you know what, I like doing this without technology. These are good things for us to think about right now, boys and girls, because we're going to be on our technology a lot with what's going on right now and the way we're having school. So these are good things for us to remember and to think about, okay? So today, we watched the digital citizen show us how they keep their online and offline activities in balance, okay? So now I'd like you to think about what that balance means for you, right? Really enjoyed this time together. I will see you guys again soon. We are going to have a second lesson and continue to talk about digital citizenship, okay? So I will see you guys soon.